So before we start talking about the karma, I'm going to review what we said, what I mentioned last week. Because what happened is everything that I'm going to talk is going to be a continuous subject. So if you don't understand, you might want to watch again the last week ones. And after a few weeks, then you'll get a broader perspective on everything. So last week, I was talking about why do you need to have healing in this COVID area, in this COVID time. As I mentioned before, everything that we experience that goes inside our heads, based on the feelings and the thoughts, what we see from our senses, it will go inside to our mind and will be processed inside the subconscious mind, and it will become data. So whether the data is going to be good or bad, it depends on you. The way the data is going to be good or bad is because why I said it depends on you. Mainly, it will depend on your belief system, because what's stored in the subconscious mind is one is your belief. Belief is something that you believe lah. You cannot see, you cannot feel. Yeah, you can feel lah. You cannot see. I mean, from your senses, you cannot hear, you cannot see, you cannot taste it, but you just believe that it is there. So it's like religion, it's like God. It is your belief. You don't know if that one is true, but you believe it happened, that it exists. That is your belief. Then there is values. Values is the notion of right and wrong. So your values is depend on you. What you perceive as right or wrong is depend on you. Then there is also memories. Now this memory is quite tricky, because these memories, it doesn't only connect to your own memory. So you have your own memory there, but it also have past lives memories. Whether you believe or not there is past life, and we are going to talk about it maybe in another 2 weeks time. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, theoretically it is there. So I'm going to say that the memory of your past life, it's there, and also the memory of your ancestors is also there. Then another memory is there is this part of memory that nowadays we are calling it collective consciousness. A while ago, in the spiritual world, this collective consciousness, we call it Akashic records. So what is it? What do you call the Akashic records? The collective consciousness is all of the knowledge, skills, experience from the beginning of time until now. It is collected there, and once in a while, it will create thoughts and forms, and we'll be sending it to some people. For example, the one who yang menciptakan, who create the lamp, Thomas Alva Edison. Do you know that actually that he is not the only one who make the lamp? In the same time, there are two people nearly in the same area who has the same idea. Why? We can say that both of them is tapping into the same collective consciousness, and they're making the same thing. Why we are talking now that Thomas Alva Edison is the one who invented the lamp. It's because he was the first one who is fast enough to get it trademark. So now we always say that the one who invented the lamp is Thomas Alva Edison, but actually both of them are actually doing it at the same time. They don't copy each other, and if I'm not mistaken, actually the other person having a better, greater electricity. So instead of we have to pay now, the other guy is actually making a system where the electricity can be taken freely later and it can be used passively. But Thomas Alva Edison is, economically making a lot of profit, especially to government. That's why he wins. Then in your subconscious mind also, after beliefs, values, memory, also stored your skills and experience. So all of these are shaping your guidance system, your way of living. So whenever the data goes into your mind, it will be filtered by everything that I just mentioned. So whether the data will become good or bad, it depends on what you have inside. One person having the same situation will say that he's having a good luck, but another person will saying that he's having a bad luck. Why? Because of the subconscious filters that you have. So all of them are creating the guidance system of how you live your life. So for example, if your data here is always having a negative thought, whatever you see, whatever you experience, you always see it from the negative point of view. It's very hard for you to be happy because everything you see is fault, mistakes. Let me tell you a story. I like this story so much. It's actually a story from a Buddhist monk. He is called Ajahn Brahm. He's quite famous in Indonesia. I don't know in another country. He wrote a few books. So he's actually a monk, a Buddhist monk, in a Thailand tradition. So he doesn't have actually a lot of money. So one day his temple wants to build a new wall. So he proposed to the chief of the temples and asked in order for us to save money, do you mind if I'm the one who's building the walls? And of course lah, because they have no money, everything based on the donation. The chief said, okay lah, do it, it's better. So he's happily building the walls until the walls is finished. And he looked at the wall and proudly, happily looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, so good. Until his eyes caught one tiny bit over there and he saw that there are 3 bricks that he mistakenly put it in order. So the order is not right. So he got ashamed and quite not angry, a bit like how come some masterpiece like that but got small carelessness. So he didn't feel good about it. So whenever people want to go to that area, he always asks people to move a bit to different area so that people cannot see that mistake. Yeah. Until one day the chief of the temple asked him, have you finished building the wall? May I see it? This time he didn't have any reason to refuse. So he let the chief to look at the wall. And the chief said, oh my God, this is so good. You said you didn't have any experience, but you built a very good wall. And because he's a monk, so he said, I'm sorry, But didn't you see there was a small fault that I made there? There were 3 bricks that I didn't purposely put it correctly. And the thief said, how come you only focus on those 3 while I'm focusing on the beauty of the hundreds of bricks here? So that's what happened in your mind. If you keep thinking and finding the faults, even though it is a small thing, then you will always see bad things. But if you see the big picture, the good things in life, then you'll be happy most of the time. So when people asking me, how come you always look happy? How come it seem like you have no problem? Oh my gosh, I tell you the truth. I have so many problems, you just don't know. You don't know what's happening here. But most of the time, yeah, I'm not that perfect. I choose to see the good things only. When I see the good things only, when you have positive side, then you will think that you just can do anything. Huh? So, as I mentioned, there are good things and bad things depending on your mindset. And that's what makes karma is made. There are good karmas and there are bad karmas. So what is karmas actually? This karma is not related to any religion. There are 2 major religions who has strongly believe in karma. One is Buddhist, another one is Hindu. They strongly believe in karmas. The Christian, they say it in a different way. They say you reap what you sow. So it's not karma, but mainly the definition is quite the same. Muslims, some believe, some not. I'm not an expert in religion, so I'm not going to talk and discuss about it. I'm just trying to give you definition about it. So what is actually karma? Karma is like the Christian said, you reap what you sow. So it is all the consequences of your actions. And the actions is not only what you do. It also got many categories. 1 is your thoughts. 2 is your talk. 3rd is your feelings. Then after that, your existence in a situation. So whatever you do based on those 4 is what makes karma. If you think because you have a negative mindset, yeah, based on the one that we talked before, when you feel something, then you feel, not good. Then you feel that you're going to have a bad karma. But actually, the karma is not like that. People keep thinking like karma is like reward and punishment. If you do good deeds, you're going to have good karma. If you do good deeds, have good karma, means you're going to be rich. Whoa, very nice. But it doesn't work like that. See, you do good deeds every day. You do donation every day. What's going to become? Are you going to have a lot of money? No, because you don't work. It means every day you're going to spend your money on making good karma, but you have no money. So it doesn't work like that. The karma is actually the result of what you do. So the karma is everything you did, what you are doing at the moment, and what you will do in the future. It's karma. So if you work hard in the past, your karma is you might be success today. Might be because there are other criteria. You're not going to work hard and suddenly you get rich. There are other criteria, but at least if you work hard, there's a possibility of you having a good money. If you work hard and you don't care about your health, means when you're older, you might have a lot of money, but your health is And that happens to a lot of rich people. A lot of rich people, they have a lot of money, at least in my country, yeah, but they have a bad health. They are prone to have diabetes, darah tinggi apa? High blood pressure, and a lot of kidney problems, heart, so many things like that. So it's your karma. If you choose to work and ignore your health, it is your karma. Good evening, everyone. Now I'm just looking at the comment section. Until this, is there any question that you would like to ask me? Hope that you understand what I'm talking. I'm very sorry. Usually when I talk in English, I got a bit because it's not my first language, and it's quite a long time for me to speak in English. Yeah? So I'm trying to speak better and better. Is there any question you would like to ask me? If you don't have any question, then I'm going to talk more. Bye, Nomo Akino. Thank you for dropping. So, what is actually the purpose? What is actually the purpose of karma? So the karma is like an energy. The purpose of karma is to shape you, to make you learn how to become a better person by knowing that what you said, what you feel, what you thought, and your action is come back to you. But it's not come back like you do something and suddenly something like giving you revenge or that. It's not like that. It's different. The karma is like you have to learn something, because when you are born to this earth, you are actually be given special reason of why you're doing here. Some people are lucky enough, so they know what they have to do in this life. Some people, even when they're going to die, they still don't know what they want to do. And they said that they're having a bored life. They don't know what they have in life. So, you have to have meaning in this life. And karma is actually shaping you. So, if you listen to the karma, if you listen to what happened around you, then you will know. Michael said the best thing about how to be a happy person is always be grateful in everything, even it is a problem. That is true. You always have to be grateful in everything, even if it is a problem. But there's a slight disagreement, because sometimes in religion you are taught to be grateful in every situation. So, thank you so much. I'm having this heartache. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Even though I have no money, thank you so much. It's not like that. You have to be grateful in whatever you do, but afterwards, you still have to have a plan. You still have to have objectives. Thank you so much. Even though at the moment my money is not that much, I'm okay one, but I want to have this much amount of money in the next, you set your time. Say in the next 6 months, I want to have that much amount. So even though you have to be grateful, you also have to use your common sense. You have to set up your target. Then after that, you have to achieve your target. Because even if you only grateful in whatever you do, most of the times, I can assure you, you'll be someone who is having no money. Your health is not good. Each person who comes to me and they say, oh, I'm grateful enough. I told them, if you're grateful enough in whatever condition that you're having, you're not going to have any problem in your body. So that one, the grateful is not genuinely here. If you're genuinely grateful, you're grateful, but then you set your standard higher, then you have to achieve that one. I want to ask if the good things my parents did can be good karma for me. This is good. I'm going to talk this about the types of karma. So there are types of karma, but I don't think I'm going to talk it here. This karma alone, I already set up the schedule of what I'm going to talk here. So this karma alone, I think can be taken like around 5 weeks, because every time I'm only going to share, going to have this session like 1 hour. Otherwise, too much. Hello Andri, hello Chuhun Chung. Setting up blueprint. Setting up blueprint is another different way. This one is talking about karma. This one talking about gratitude. What you ask is gratitude. You have to be gratitude. You have to be very happy. Whatever you're having now, whatever situation you're facing now, we have to be happy. But afterwards, what happened? Don't always stop at gratitude. If you stop at gratitude, nothing will happen. Once the gratitude is done, then you have to set your plan. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm happy, but what I want to achieve? I'm happy with my current, say, because this is COVID, it's very hard to find money. I'm happy with what I earn now. I'm happy. I don't make it into something that's supposed to be a problem. Small, big, okay. But I don't want this to happen all the time, or I want it to happen like, in the long run. So I need to do something. What can I do? Something like this. I'm trying to share something. I start again my healing session. So that is one of the means. In few months, I have my own objective, what I want to achieve, what I want to do. So even though I feel grateful now, I have my objective, then I try to do it. I try to achieve the next target. Once I achieve that target, then I will feel grateful again. So I will keep hiring my standards, increasing my standards. So grateful doesn't mean that I have to stay here all the time. How do we resolve any bad karma we have from this lifetime or other lifetime? Are we born to undergo something to pay? Kevin, very nice, very nice. But this question I'm going to answer you, same thing like what Fari asked, yeah? I'm going to answer you another 3 or 4 weeks. Patient. Because what happened is, at least now you have to understand what karma is. Many people think that karma is about the reward and punishment, but it's not. Karma itself deals heavily with your, subconscious mind. And like I said, your subconscious mind is filtered by your beliefs, values, memories, skills, knowledge, like that. Is there any correlation between karma and our goal? There is no correlation between karma and your goal. Your goal is correlated to, especially to achievement of your goals, is correlated to your skills, knowledge, and experience. That's it. Nothing happened with karma. So if karma is really good and that heavy influence on you, someone who always do good deeds, are they rich? Not all of them. Sometimes they do good deeds, they have no money. But then, their life objective is not making money. It's probably about giving it to others. So they're happy. But some people who prefers to have a comfortable life, even they do so much good deeds, donation, whatever, they are not feel happy because the objective is not that. But they're thinking that by doing good deeds, you'll be having a good life. It's not like that. One of the example is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa always having a good deed. Yeah, but have no money. So what is your objective? Me, I want to do good deeds until certain points, but I still live in this world, so I also want money. Huh? Any other question? One last session, I'm going to talk about the life in this karma thing. So in the love life, we know a word called soulmate, and people always say like, oh, how do I find my soulmate? How can I get my soulmate? Then let me tell you one thing. The soulmate is only an illusion. Illusion. Why is it an illusion? Because soulmate, it is not, there is the right one person for each person. So it is the right person on certain period of times. If you're lucky enough, you might get one soulmate for your whole life. Sometimes people got 2, sometimes people got 3, some asshole got so many. Why I said asshole? Because if you have too many, it means there's something wrong with you. You never learn. Huh? You never learn why you broke up. So why you have so many soulmates? Say like this lah. If you believe it, there's only one for everyone. If you have to be with this A person, if you meet this A person, would everything be okay? No, because your attitude, your behavior is not matched to this A person. In terms of frequency, vibration, is not right match. Means you have to learn something before you go and can go along together with this A person. So you're going to meet this person, then you have to learn something from it. If you don't learn something from it, then you're going to have another person which usually having the same issue. If you keep blaming on other person, you don't learn, then it's going to have another person. Then instead of marrying this A, you're probably going to marry with someone from this side because of the age or situation. Then you said, oh, I'm having a bad karma. No, it's not bad karma. It's just you never learn. Once, if you learn, you might meet this A person, or you might meet another person because you need to learn something else. Until you are ready, then you can meet this person. Same thing with this person also. Yeah? That is what is soulmate is. So, even if you haven't met A and you'll be going with someone else, this probably is your soulmate for that moment to reflect on your behavior, attitude, so you learn something. So that is like what karma is. It's actually to shape you. If you know what you need to learn, you pass, then you're having a new level. I hope people can understand it. So if you don't learn from something, it's going to be hard. Then you are going to say like, I might not have a good karma, that's why my relation is sucks. No. You don't blame, you reflect. You reflect, you always reflect. So don't always say like, that guy is not good. I'm not going to do anything, but he's going to have a bad karma. No. When you said like that, the bad karma is going to come back to you. Why? Not because something energy attacking you or whatever. It's because you don't learn. So the the experience that you need to learn and understand will come back to you again, so you can learn. And after that, you can pass after you know. That's it. So never say or point finger to anyone and say like, oh, you're going to have a bad karma. Oh, you're going to have good karma. No lah. So it's highly depend. So it's highly depends on our value. Michael, it's not highly depend on our value. Depend, yeah, value, belief. What you believe also affecting your value, and also your skill, your knowledge, your memory, everything. Them is like the 8th soulmate here. If you have 8th soulmate, I'm sorry, bro. You just haven't learned what you need to learn. Still hard to be in commitment again after fail and 16 years marriage, bro. I'm not saying it is going to be easy. All the life is not supposed to be easy. Yeah? That's why the Buddha said life is not easy. But then I might not be a very good Buddhist. I'm Buddhist. I'm not a good Buddhist. Why? Because I want to live a happy life. So I'm trying to make it easier. Do we need to fix the root cause to clear the karma? Again, this is a very good question, but going to be discussed in 2 or 3 weeks' time. First, to recap, today is only going to talk about why there is karma. You know, from the data, the filter, then there is karma. Karma is about what you do, what you did, what you're doing now, what is going to happen, what are you going to do in the future. That is karma. So it's not reward and punishment. It's not the consequences after what you do. No. It's merely a lesson that you need to learn in order for you to pass and become a better person. That is karma. So next week we are going to discuss a bit deeper into this karma thing, so you understand more about it. And afterwards, then I'm going to talk about the types of karma. Then that's what you asked about the, you know, from the ancestor, and do we need to fix the root cause to clear the karma? We are going to discuss that. But before that, this session, I just want you to know what karma is. Is there any more question? Because it's a bit different. People keep telling me that they thought karma is about the punishment and reward, but it's not. So people might not like this because they think karma is something that you will get, you know, like a gift or punished to somebody else. But it's actually about taking responsibility of everything in your life. So sometimes people don't like to hear it, because when something wrong happens, it's nicer and faster to say, your fault, his fault, her fault, not this. That's karma, my friend. Any more question? Because in another 20 minutes, there are going to be a big workshop. So I want to have people to be prepared for that big workshop coming from Datuk. Is there any more question? Are you guys happy? Or is there any more confusion? Okay, seems there is no question. Thank you, William. See you next week. Chameleon. Thank you, Debbie. So next week, same time, same day, Monday, 6 o'clock, which is GMT plus 7 Indonesia time, and it is like 7 o'clock for Singapore and Malaysian time. I'm going to discuss about karma in deeper way. I hope you already understand about this. thank you so much for joining my session. Very, very thank you. Tommy, very clear now. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to share people. And also I would like to tell people that I have my healing. I do healing as a part of, what I said. I want to do something for my circle of friends. If you have uneasiness regarding your thoughts, your feelings, or you might have a certain uneasy in your physical way, this healing is done online, long distance. Don't worry, I've been doing this for quite some time. Actually, doing this more than 10 years, yeah. So I'm quite experienced already, and now I'm doing it publicly. I heal even friends from America, Australia, another island while I'm here in Indonesia. If you want to have this healing, just make an appointment. The number is +62. It's 8. What? May I know the number, please? It's +62 815 711 8889. Just arrange the time so I can give you my full time, my focus on you. And people mostly keep asking how much. At the moment, I'm not using my ordinary tariff. What is not tariff? Price. It's not ordinary price. So just do healing. If you're better, up to you. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.